Hello and welcome to Transform You Astrology. Today we're going to be talking about the full moon in Gemini, which is peaking today at 2:08 p.m. So this is our last full moon of the year and quite a big one as well because it's all about the mind stuff. And in December it's just all so busy. We've got it all going on in the outside world and in our mind. And this moon hits right on Mars, so we're adding fuel to the fire. So your mind may be all over the shop today, and this energy is 2 days before and 2 days after. So just be really aware if your mind is really busy, just taking those practices of getting your feet on the grass, of checking into what your mind's actually coming up with. Because sometimes what we do is we think about something and we go, oh, I don't want to go there, I'll go to this thought. Don't want to think about that, I'll go over here, I'll go over here. And we end up running away from our own head, which activates a lot of anxiety in our world. So if you slow down enough, you can hear what those thoughts are and actually myth bust the stuff that it's coming up with, or actually hear those thoughts and work through them so you can be resolved of them. Now, this is called meditation. Although a lot of people think meditation is sitting on a pillow having not a thought in your mind, it can look in many ways. It can look like going for a walk with no music, no nothing, just actually showing up and hearing your thoughts. It can look like sitting on a porch with a cuppa and just being and coming back to yourself. This is basically the antidote. We're all up in our head in this, so it's time to get back to our heart and really check into what is it that we need. It may be that your head's going, I need to go to every social occasion because it's December and oh, I've got to do all the perfect stuff for Christmas, and you're keeping yourself so busy because your head's telling you that you have to, when your heart might be saying, I don't think I've actually got the energy to go to this Christmas party on the weekend, and it's okay for me to say no. Or I don't need to go to that extent for the Christmas table. What if I just decided to dial it back a little bit so that I get to enjoy the experience, so that I get to enjoy Christmas Day or the Christmas party or whatever it is that's coming up for you. December is such a busy time of year, and our head is always supplying us with all the things that we should do. So I invite you to take a moment and go, what about the things that you really need to do for you right now? Because December's a time that's so busy out there that we actually need to take more internal time to keep the balance in the tides of things. So just keep an eye on that mind at the moment. Don't let it run amok, because Gemini in a really positive way is great at communication. It may be this energy that it's great for parties. It's all that, hi, how are you? How have you been? It's so good to see you. Or you run into people that you haven't seen for years. Lots of this communication energy, catching up, chit-chatty type stuff. So it is great energy for the Christmas parties and for all of those gatherings and catch-ups. But we just got to make sure that we're using it in the positive energy and it's not getting swung too far in the pendulum of anxiety and all of that hard stuff that can come up when our mind is really, really busy. Now, if you've got all this electrical, fiery energy coming up, exercise is the best way to work through it. I would suggest to just go for a walk, be clear with your thoughts, and it will help you to ground all this energy, release some of that Mars fiery stuff that happens there, and it will help you to come back to you. Okay, so I hope you have the most amazing full moon for the end of the year. Might be a good idea to start thinking in these many thoughts, all the things that you were grateful for in the year. It's been a really big year, hasn't it? I mean, I think we go through all this astrological energy together, and it's been trying times over the last couple of years. But you may have also found that through those hardships, you've brought in something really wonderful too. So take this time to put your mind on more of all the things that you're really grateful for, all the hard times that you pushed through. Celebrate yourself for that, and for all the little successes, for every little step that you've taken along the way to make it here, to finish off the end of this year. Full moons are also about releasing what you don't want. So you may do some reflection and go, well, I don't want to bring that into my new year. I'm going to release that. I'm going to choose to let go of that so that my year doesn't look the same as it did this year, in whatever way, in whatever scope you're looking at there. Okay, so enjoy your last full moon of the year. Sending so much love and light to you all. Bye.